Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to MTechWire again. So in this video we will talk about variables and strings and nullable variables. So in the previous video we have completed our first program, and guys, if you have any problem with the background noise, then I'm really sorry because there is some disturbance in the outside, so that's why you can hear some background noise. But I will try my best to make this video as comfortable as possible. So we will start with the basics of programming. So we will take variables. So I'm not going very deep into this programming thing, but I'll try to cover as more topic as more important topics which I can. So let's say if you have to take a variable and print its value. Suppose I will take x and x's value is 5 and I have to print that. So what I will do, I'll take a x is equal to 5, which you do in mathematics, and you will print that value of x. But in this case this is not how it will work. We have to give this x as what kind of variable is this. Like x can be integer. Suppose if I have not declared it as 5, so what it can be, x can be an integer, x can be a string, x can be anything. So how you define a variable, you have to write var and x. So I can give anything here, so you don't have to specifically give the it is an integer or string. If you want, then you can give, otherwise it will automatically pick. So I'll give it like 5, variable x is equal to 5, and I'll print x, and this is only thing you have to do. Now I will run this application, and I'm just talking about basics, and if you want to go into the deep, then you can also see their documentation, and you can also purchase a book. So this is how it will work. You can see here it is 5. So you can also specify any string here, like I am writing hi Kotlin. So I'll run this again, and it will run perfectly. So this is basically a string. You can also have any double, which is for float variables, and you can take float, you can take long, so whatever you want. So you can see this is working fine. So there is a variable x is equal to hi Kotlin, and one thing more, if you want to declare it just is that x can only be a string, then what you have to do, you have to make a colon here, and you have to specify the data type, which is suppose string. So x is string now, and if you will write 5 here now, then it will give you an compiler error. So there is a good thing about IntelliJ IDEA, that uh, it will not allow you to write any which code which is not going to run in this IDE. So you don't have to do anything. Basically it will give you an error about whatever you will do wrong. So this is how it will go. So this is high Pavan. So this will work. If you will declare it as int, then you can specify any int value here. So this is the one way, and the another way is that you can also write val here, which is for, this is also a variable, but val is used when it's the final value. Final value means if I have declared x as 5, then I can't change it in future. So this is how it will work. So this is basically very easy. So one more thing I want to talk to you about, that in the first video I talked about that it provides null safety. So if you write something like, suppose I have written variable x is equal to null, then in Java you can write like this, but in Kotlin actually you can't perform this, because it is not giving you error right now. But if you will print x here, Suppose this is the case and I'll going to perform it. So it is taking some time, and I'm just checking whether it will print X or not. So it has printed null, but uh, if I'll talk about, one second, it is, suppose it is a string, and I'll write null here. So you can see that it will not accept this as a valid input, because null cannot be a value of a non-null type string. So this is how it will avoid null pointer exception in Kotlin. So what you have to do, if you have to provide any null value, then you have to you can append this string with a question mark, and then you can write any null value here. So this means that you are aware of this, that it can be a null value. If suppose I have to print X, and I want to print it whether it is null or not. Suppose I have to take the X dot length. So you can see that it will not allow me, because it can be a null value of X, so it will not allow me to take its length, because if it's null then there will not be any length. So what I can do, I can take two exclamation mark here, and which means that I am fully aware that value of X is not null. So these are variable strings or val, and suppose I have this val X is equal to 5, and suppose I want to change it X is equal to 6, then you can't change it, because it is val, not var. So if you will change it as var, then you can change its value. So val is used for final, variable is used to declare any variable, and you can use colon to give any data type if you want. And there is a nullable variable which you can use by using question mark sign. So this is about all about this video. I'll see you in the next video.